Hi guys, not sure if you got the beginning or not, but okay, we didn't. Technology and Susan gets in the way. So welcome to 1010 Formula Live. We're Chris and Susan Beasley, and we are your hosts this evening for this live webinar. Now, it's a pretty much an impromptu webinar, and we want to talk about the fundamentals of a lifestyle business, because we're going to be hopping on a plane tomorrow to Orlando, Florida, across the other side of the pond. We're going to have a few days relaxation and doing one of our bucket list items, which is to visit the Harry Potter theme park, or whatever they call it, at Universal Studios. It's something for him. He's a real Harry Potter fan, but
no,
he is. And then at the weekend, we've been invited to speak at the Empower Network event in Orlando, and I think there's something like 2,000 plus people there. So we're very, very excited about that. But we wanted to share with you before we go the fundamentals of a lifestyle business, the kind of business that we have that allows us to do this. Now, just over a week ago, we were actually in Portugal, and we were invited over there by the Portuguese team of Empower Network, and to speak to them and to hang out with their awesome community. And again, that's why we needed a lifestyle business. So we have a business that runs for us 24/7, 365, while we do the things that we love, which of course is teaching, training and speaking all around the world. That is our passion, and of course the travel, because we've never been able to do it up until now.
No, the thing is, I mean, the biggest fundamental of a lifestyle business is that it generates you a residual income. Now, realistically, there's going to be two ways that you're going to generate a residual income. Okay, other than the fact that you might invest in some property, and if you don't have a property crash and a worldwide recession, just as we started in 2008, then you're going to be able to generate some residual income. But the whole key is residual income. The whole key is residual income. What do we mean by residual income? Well, if you look at it as a pension, if you think about, if we go back to the traditional way of building a business, traditional way of earning an income, we work 40 hours a week. Well, it's probably 60 hours a week now, but 40 hours a week for 40 years of our life to get 40% of our income when we retire. So, you work 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life to get paid when you stop work. That's what your pension is, to get paid when you stop work. So you do it. So the traditional way, 40 hours a week for 40 years, and that's how much work you have to put in to get your pension. Mm-hmm. So is there another way of generating a residual income, i.e. a pension, but one that you can generate now, one that you can generate whenever you decide to make a decision to get started, and one that will create a solid residual income for you, and one that will create a residual income that is at a level that you determine. It's not determined by the government, or it's not determined by how much you've paid in, or it's not determined by your final salary as it used to be. The thing is, pensions have changed significantly nowadays, haven't they? I mean, when I first started work and I got my first pension, it was based on what they call a final salary. So had I stayed working with that company for 40 years, and when I started work, a job for life was still possible, I guess, isn't it?
Well, I thought I had one that would last me for life too.
And the thing is that therefore, if I'd have worked for that company for 40 odd years, or might have been 35, between 35 and 40, I'd have maximised my pension at about something like 50-60% of my income. But of course, that isn't there anymore. Why is that? Because companies realised that the amount of money that needed to be paid in, because that money was invested in stocks and shares, and of course there's been a couple of recessions, then, you know, the amount of money that was being paid in just wasn't going to generate enough income coming out to pay all of the pensions that they were due. So, you know, it's the same thing with, what do they used to call that thing on mortgages, you know, where you used to get a mortgage.
Annuity.
No, that's a pension. You used to get a certain type of mortgage, didn't you? You used to pay money in and it would be invested in then at the end of it.
Remember.
I can't remember.
Before my time, Chris.
Oh, I don't think so. But the thing is, you know, things have changed significantly. And the reason I'm talking about change is because the internet has probably created one of the most enormous changes in the way people can build a business, certainly in my lifetime, and probably, you know, in the history of the world. Because, you know, up to now, traditionally businesses have always been built on what we call a bricks and mortar or a traditional type business. So in other words, you could, you know, you had to have a shop, you had to have premises, had to have somewhere to work from, you had to have stock, you had to have ability to deliver it, you had to have a place for customers to come, you know, switchboard staff, all that sort of stuff. You know, so there was a high cost of starting. And the thing about the internet is that it simplified all of that. And if you look at a lot of the huge companies nowadays, you know, Amazon is a great example. Look at the airlines. You know, do you have to go to the airport to check in for your flight anymore? No, of course you don't. You do it online, and then you walk in, dump your luggage, and go and have a cup of coffee or whatever it is you're going to do. You know, everything has gone online because it's simpler, and it makes people's life easier, and it keeps overheads down. You know, why do airlines make you check or ask you to check in online and fill in all your details online before you go? Because it saves them staff costs. It means they don't have to have so many people at the airport, you know, checking people in, and it means their queues aren't quite so long. Well,
I wish that was true.
That's the theory, but hey ho. But you know, the point is the internet has changed so much, and you know, Amazon is a real classic example. Amazon didn't exist before the internet. It just didn't. It would never have come into being if the internet hadn't come into being. So the whole point of this is that the internet has changed the way people can do business. It's changed the way that people can start a business, because the cost of starting that business is so significantly cheaper nowadays. The other thing that it's done is that it's enabled people to work from anywhere. So, you know, even traditional businesses have jumped on the bandwagon of home workers, if you like, people working from home, so they don't have to travel backwards and forwards. You know, the challenge is that they have to find a way of monitoring the work that those people do. But the thing is, if you start your own business, online, you don't have to worry about all the monitoring of people and that sort of thing. You seriously don't. And secondly, you can work from anywhere in the world. Now, do we work from anywhere in the world? Yes, we do. We seriously work from anywhere. I use this word seriously tonight. I don't know where that keeps coming from, but there we are. So we can work from anywhere in the world. And as Susan said, we're going to Orlando for about 8 or 9 days tomorrow. We were in Portugal for 10 days a couple of weeks ago. We then had a month or so at home. Prior to that, we were in Charlotte and New York. Prior to that, we were in France. Prior to that, we were in Spain. You know, we've done a lot of, we do a lot of traveling because it's something we love to do. And so, but it also enables us to run our business from anywhere. The internet is fantastic from that point of view. Do you need to learn some new skills? Yeah, of course you do. You need to learn few new skills. But, you know, can you do that? Well, we started learning them in our mid-50s. So, you know, if we can start to learn them in our mid-50s, then anybody can start to learn new skills at any time of life, if you really want it.
Seriously.
And that's the point.
Seriously.
Wanting to do it, isn't it?
I'm the girl who said, I'm never using email ever. I'm traditional. I type letters and I put them in the post. Who does all our emailing now? I to. So, you know, you can learn the skills to build a business, and you just got to be prepared to be open to that, because the gains from having an online or internet business are so significant that it's worth you investing the time to learn those skills. And you can learn them as you are earning. We have a great saying, and it's one when we first got online, which was earn as you learn. And some people laugh about that, but it is absolutely true. You really and truly can, if you have the right system, the right mentors, the right coaches, and the right training, and learn the correct skills and are exposed to the right education. Those things coming together are the perfect storm for you.
So going back to our residual income, so, you know, the thing is if you, the way I look at it now is, when we had our consultancy business, we used to get paid for every hour we worked. Now we get paid for every hour of the day. Okay, that's the big difference. We get paid for every hour of the day, regardless of what we are doing, whether that's sleeping, sitting around a swimming pool, flying on a plane, going shopping, or whatever it is we're doing, even sitting here doing a webinar. I know that money will be coming into our business. It's just the way it's set up now. So, you know, the fundamentals of a lifestyle business, as far as we're concerned, are twofold at the moment. Okay, that's what we've spoken about. The internet is one, and residual income is the other. Okay, now I know there are other home businesses that generate a residual income, and I know some of them don't work online, which is great. If you like physical products and that works for you, then that's fine. For us, we wanted to be able to travel the world and monitor what our business was doing. And if that also meant that we could build our business at the same time, because we do, you know, when we go away, when we're in Portugal, when we're going to Orlando, you know, we've got stuff planned. We have stuff planned, you know, and I can tell you, we're going to shoot some fantastic training videos and things while we're out in Orlando, just as we did in Portugal. You haven't seen them all yet. We've just created, and I just put together another 7 this afternoon. So, you know, there's a lot of training that we do. Why do we shoot videos? Because we love shooting videos. It's one of our prime marketing channels, if you like, strategies. But I just want to show you, I just want to give you, I'm just going to do a screen share here for a minute, because I want to show you, oh, wrong one, that's group chat. Amazing what technology.
Well, they keep moving it, don't they? Every time we log into a Hangout, they change the menu.
So if I screen share here, hang on a second. Yeah, we should be all right. Let me give you this one.
So can you let us know in a minute that you can see our screen? That would be absolutely fantastic.
Okay, you are screen sharing, present to everyone. And presenting to everyone. Well, that's pretty good. Okay. Looks like this is working. So everybody, Susan's just going to check on the thing. I don't know whether you can or not, actually. Let's just check, make sure that we've got people can actually see our screen. That's my screen share. So you just need to drag that along the end. That's it. Yeah. Now, well.
Yep. Looks like we're okay.
Okay,
yep.
Guys. So here we are. This is just one screen. This is the only thing I want to show you is that to us there are three elements to our lifestyle business. Okay, the first is traffic. So that's what we were talking about earlier on. That's people, visitors. Because, you know, if people don't visit your business, if people don't see your business, and it doesn't matter what it is, people, you won't make any sales and you won't make any money. The second chunk of that is what we call marketing money products. I'll talk about these in a minute. And the third one is the lifestyle money products. Okay, the third one is the lifestyle money products. So what do these create? These to us create a system. And this is what you need to create a lifestyle business. It's a system. Okay. If you don't have a system, you're finding that you're going to be working all of the time, and when you stop work, your income stops. And secondly, okay, you can't take time off because, again, because when you take time off, your income stops. But thirdly, should I say, the system continues to work regardless of what you're doing. And if you set up the system properly, just like we have, then you will find that all of these three elements work together, and once they start working together, all you need to do is concentrate on one element, and that one element is the traffic on the front. And that's a marketing strategy. And as we said earlier on, Susan and I love video marketing, so that's what we do. So I'm just going to stop the screen share for a minute and hope this works. Yeah, that's it. I think we are.
We don't want to stop presenting, do we?
I don't know. They've given us another option up here. Stop presenting. I don't know what that means. Let me click that. That's better.
Just in case, because we don't want to cut you off when you've given us your time to come and watch this webinar.
We know everybody's fine. We know everybody's fine, and they can all see us. So let's just talk about those. Let's talk about those three things for a minute. Okay, I'm going to talk about traffic in a minute. Okay, because the traffic bit is the important bit that we concentrate on. But I just want to tell you a little bit more about that. So, you know, the lifestyle is generated by residual income. The lifestyle is generated by residual income. So let's start at the back here. Let's start at the lifestyle money products. What are the lifestyle money products? The lifestyle money products are products that give us three types of income. Three types of income. Okay, and if you're watching this and you've got your pen and paper, you need to write these three types of income down. Okay, one is residual income, two is affiliate income, and three is what we call high ticket income. Now let me talk about these individually. So residual income is income that you do the work up front and you get paid continuously, let's say every month. So a good example of residual income is, for example, in this case, you know, working online would be, might be, let's say, a membership website. So you pay a monthly fee for whatever it is that membership gives you, and you get delivered the content, and you have access to the website and the content of the website every month. Okay, so you pay a monthly fee. The person the affiliate who sold you that, the person who sold you that might be the person who created the website, has basically sold you once on the idea of the content of his website or her website, and you continually pay. Every month they get paid. So that's residual income, as we said earlier, very much like a pension. We then got affiliate income. Now, affiliate income is income where you're selling other people's products. Now, a lot of people have heard of ClickBank. We personally don't promote ClickBank products, but we do promote other products of other people as well as our own. So the thing is about affiliate products is it's one of those things, it gives you the ability to make a sale and get paid. You get paid a commission by the third party, the product owner. What's the benefit of that? Well, when you start out, okay, when you start out online, you start your home business for the first time. As you're building your list of people who are interested in your products, because not everybody buys at day one, and not everybody is going to be interested in your primary business, whatever that happens to be. So the thing about it is that what you need to have, if you like, backup products, because we're running a business here, backup products or backup tools. So tools that you might use in your business. You know, for us, we use things like lead pages, we use Facebook tools, we use LinkedIn tools, we use Twitter tools, we use
autoresponder tools.
We use lots of tools in our business. Why do we do that? So that we can systemize, and so that we can have stuff happening automatically when we're not doing it ourselves. So those are affiliate products, okay? And the reason they're there is because, as I said, as your list of subscribers builds, they might not be interested in your primary product, but they could be interested in some tools for something else, or they might be interested in some other product. So you promote those every now and then. We promote another product. I think Susan does it once a week. She does all our emailing. So once a week, she'll promote product of the week, if you like to call it that. We only promote products that we use ourselves or recommend ourselves. We don't promote products that we've never ever used. No. We don't just use anything. Okay, so we promote those, and every time we sell one, we get paid. If we've got a list of subscribers, which we have, we send an email out, and we can guarantee we're going to get paid some money, because that's the way it works. So that's affiliate income. The third item is what we call high ticket income. Now, for us, high ticket, we define high ticket as income that generates us at least $1,000 per sale. Okay, $1,000 every time we sell it. Now, to us, with our experience, and I can tell you that, to be honest, you have the same amount of effort to sell a $25 product as you do a $3,000 product. It's the same amount of effort. You still have to do marketing. You still have to create pages. You still have to do adverts.
The only difference is what you say and how you say it.
And who you're marketing to, who you're selling to.
Exactly.
Okay? So, you know, understand that just because the price is higher doesn't mean it's more difficult. Okay, so that's really important when you're creating your lifestyle business. Now, the benefit of choosing a program that you are really passionate about and working in a market that you're passionate about. Now, Susan and I work in the market of online marketing, education, and coaching. So it's a huge market, because there are, I'm going to say, hundreds of thousands, probably millions of people who want to learn about marketing on the internet in some way, shape, or form, either for an existing business, new business, make money online, another home business, whatever. You know, people buy stuff online nowadays. So therefore, it's important you have an understanding of how it works. So that's the market we work in. It's an enormous market. And any market that you have a business in, you should always aim for an enormous market where there's lots of people who want what you're selling. Not that you're going to try to sell everything, not that you're going to try to sell to all of them specifically, but you want a huge market where there's good demand. You know, take iPhone. Why do they launch a new iPhone every year? Because they know they're in a huge market of mobile phones. The market is huge and it's growing. And they know that, you know, they've got a big brand and they know they've got a great following. Do they market to everybody? No, of course they don't. You know, they don't market to people who, for example, buy the lowest end phone because they haven't got any money. They just don't. They market to people who are prepared to spend money, follow their brand, like their products, and like all the apps that they put on them. You know, that's what they do. So they bring out a new phone. Why? Because not only do they keep their technology up to date, but it means they've got something new to sell.
And when you're hooked, you're hooked.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Susan can't wait to get her iPhone 6 Plus now. So, you know, that's the thing. That's the thing. Okay, is that you're in a market that's huge. Secondly, is that you have products you believe in. Do we have products we believe in? Of course we have products that we believe in. If we didn't believe in the Empower Network products and we didn't believe in the iPass 2 system, okay, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about it. We wouldn't be making a lot of money from it. Okay, and we wouldn't have our lifestyle business.
Because you can't talk about something that you're not passionate about and don't believe in. I actually wrote a blog on this just today, because you've got to be passionate about the company you align yourself with and the products that they're selling. And if you don't, you shouldn't be here. You should be doing something entirely different. And I don't mean here on this webinar. I mean if you're looking to build a business, you must always, always, always be 100% aligned with the company that you're working alongside.
And its vision and its products.
And its products and the people and everything else. Because if you're not, I can tell you, you just won't come over with the passion and the enthusiasm. You won't attract customers and you won't have a business for very long.
I mean, why are there so many people in the health and wellness industry? Why are there so many people in the weight loss industry? Because they're passionate about those areas and they have started a business that gives them the products to promote that falls in with their passion, their beliefs. And that's, you know, there's thousands, millions of different people in different markets, and they're all huge markets. So that's that one. Now, so, you know, if you're lucky, just like we are with Empower Network, you've got all three types of income in one place. You know, we have residual income, we have what we call affiliate income with the middle range products, and then we have high ticket income with the high ticket products as well. So, you know, it's one of the reasons we work with Empower Network, because we have all of the products all in one place. So that you know, that's our belief, that's the way we work, but it's what we like. Okay, and it works for us and it works for thousands of other people. Now, the second item in there was the marketing money products. Why are these important? Well, the only way you're going to consistently build a business, and it doesn't matter whether it's traditional business, online business, this is sticking your accountant's hat on, okay? The only way you're going to build a business is to have a constant supply of people who are interested in what you are selling. They might not all buy today or buy tomorrow or buy next week or next month, but you have to have a constant supply. Why? Because if you've got a constant supply coming in, what happens is you've got some people who buy today, some people who buy tomorrow, some people who buy the day after. So you've got sales happening every day, every week and every month. If you don't have those people coming in looking at your business every day, what will happen is you'll continue for a while, but eventually the people who've already expressed an interest will have bought, and you won't have any more, and your business just dies. That's it, finished, gone. So you have to have a constant supply. Now, if you think about any business, to get a constant supply of people interested in your business, you need to advertise. You need to advertise. And we would advocate that as you become more experienced, you advertise in more than one place, which just makes sense. Because otherwise, if you advertise in one place and that one place goes downwards, just like it did for us with Google AdWords a few years ago, all of a sudden your constant supply of leads stops.
We always talk from experience.
We talk from experience.
Been there, done that, worn the hat, got the t-shirt.
Yeah. So that's why we say use multiple marketing strategies, not on day one, but as you get more experience. So the thing about marketing is that there's free marketing and paid marketing. Free marketing is long-term in terms of it takes longer to get response, get leads, build interest. It takes more of your time because you're not spending any money. And to be honest, the results are what I call erratic. In other words, you could get 1 today, 10 tomorrow, 3 the day after, none the day after, none the day after, and then 5, and then 7, and then 50, depending on how much work you put in. So the results are erratic. The problem with erratic income or erratic results is that you get erratic income. Erratic lead gives you erratic income. Erratic income means you're always fighting. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow or the day after, and you never have an amount of money that you can start to invest in paid marketing. So paid marketing will give you a constant flow of people interested in your business, a constant flow of leads. Yeah, you have to keep paying. You know, think about traditional businesses. They advertise in newspapers, on the television, on the radio. Yellow Pages, as it used to be called. We're Yale.com now, so Yellow Pages has gone online.
And all kinds of local directories.
Local directories, you know, there's magazines, and said newspapers,
Our
magazines.
clients used to spend that tens of thousands of pounds, because we're in the UK, on Yellow Page entries, and that's just like telephone directories, just quarter page adverts. It's, you know, they did it because it brought them a constant supply of inquiries into their business.
So why would you not do that with your home business? Why would you not do that with a home business? I can tell you 2 reasons. Firstly, starting a home business, whether online or offline, or, you know, starting a home business compared to starting a traditional business is ridiculously cheap. Ridiculously cheap. Okay. What that means is that people who are not serious about a business come and join. Okay, they start their business because it's cheap. The thing about, regardless of the cost, because it's cheap, and I know I don't like the word cheap, but I'm going to use it. Inexpensive, but it is the right word. Okay. The fact is they don't treat it as a business, and that's a real big issue that people have. They don't treat it as a business, because if I said to you, I mean, would you go and start a McDonald's franchise? I know they're tens of millions, I think, but if you invested $1 million or £1 million in a business, and you'd had to go and borrow some of it from the bank, would you treat it seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. You would.
You'd have to pay back the loan interest.
So I know when I started my first business, it cost £2 million to start. We raised £2 million to get this business off the ground, because we were buying some property and stuff. We had a lot of investment, capital investment to do. So did we treat it seriously? You're dead right, we treated it seriously. You know, that's a lot of money. If you invest, you know, let's say you started a business for a few £100s, and whether and that few £100 was not a significant amount of your income, and if you lost it, didn't matter. That's what happens. That's why so many people fail in a home business, because they don't treat it seriously. And I believe a lot of that is because they don't see the amount of money they spend as a serious amount of money. Now, the reverse of that coin is it means that there are thousands of people who can start a business who otherwise wouldn't be able to. And there are thousands of entrepreneurs out there, tens of thousands of entrepreneurs out there, who want to start a business but don't have the capital, collateral, or whatever it is they need to be able to start a traditional business, because they might need 10, 20, 30,000 pounds. So that's the reverse side, and that to us is a tremendous thing, because it means that people can start to follow what they want to do, their passions, and they can start to do it from their home and start to build their business slowly, gradually, at their own pace, whilst they've still got a job generating other income. So that's important. So going back to paid marketing, as we were, sorry, we get a little bit distracted and I go off at a tangent every now and then. We were talking about marketing money products. Marketing money products are low price products, entry price products, maybe $7, $27, $47, one off $97. And they're items, they're products that are priced so people can buy without thinking. Okay, they're priced so that people can buy without having to go and raid the credit card, to go and get a loan from the bank. They're priced to take people through a process starting with a low purchase price. Okay, why are they important? Because they generate what I call marketing money. because you can make that sale, get paid, and you can take all of that money and invest it back in marketing. So as that money grows, then you've got more money to put into marketing, which means you've got a continuous cycle of putting in marketing, bringing in leads, selling a low price product, putting it back in marketing, selling a low price product, putting it back in marketing, etc., etc. And if one of those products is a residual income product as well, that means you get residual income coming in every month, whether you sell another product or not, which is brilliant because it always means you've got marketing money. And if you always take your marketing money and invest it back into marketing, your business will continue to grow, because it goes back to what I said at the beginning. You have constant flow of leads through paid marketing.
And one thing I just want to add here, without distracting you, is that these products may be low value in terms of money, but they're high value in terms of content. And that is what is so important. There is absolutely no way on this earth that we want to be selling something as, using Chris's word, cheap as $7, for example, without knowing that it was going to deliver at least 10 times that in value. And that's exactly what we have in our business.
So that's the importance of marketing money products. Okay, you might have heard them called all sorts of things, but for simplicity's sake, I've called them marketing money products. So what does that do for us? What does it do for you? It means that if you have a system that has these two types of products in them, the marketing money products and the lifestyle products, and they're systemized, it means that all you have to do is concentrate on the front end, the one that was called traffic. Remember that? Traffic. So how do we get traffic? Well, we talk about free marketing strategy. We talk about paid marketing strategies. But the benefit of using paid marketing strategies and the benefit of using automated tools when you're doing free marketing, so for example Facebook or social media, we can use tools to ensure that tomorrow when we go to Orlando, we've got marketing happening, we've got leads coming in whilst we're on a plane. It means we know that next week, or the rest of this week through till the end of next week, or beginning of the week after, we're going to have a lot of stuff to do. We've got meetings, people to talk to, we're going to have some holiday, we're going to go and see Harry Potter. You know, the thing is that we know we're not going to spend as much time working on our business as we might otherwise do when we're at home. So this week we've been preparing for next week, or for preparing for the trip. So we've got marketing set up for next week. We've got marketing, so we know we've got leads coming in. We've got automated Facebook stuff going out whilst we're traveling and throughout the week. So we're able to know exactly what's going to happen. And then when we do have time, because we will have some time, we'll be doing some videos and they'll be going out. So we'll be supplementing our marketing, supplementing our automated marketing. If we didn't have a system, that couldn't happen. If we didn't have marketing money coming in from our marketing money products, that couldn't happen. You now hopefully understand the importance of this. This is why you get the lifestyle, because the lifestyle products generate the big profits, which allows you to spend the time doing whatever it is you're passionate about, whatever it is you love, and it allows you to do the traveling and keep your business running. So the whole thing here is having a system. Now, have we always had a system?
No, it's been us.
No. I mean, you know, when we got started online 4 years ago, just over 4 years ago, we had to build our own websites. Could I build a website? What am I meant to say to me? Download this bit of software, install it on your computer, watch the training videos, do what it says. Built a website. Took weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And then Susan didn't like the colour or the picture was in the wrong place. Yeah, absolutely. Makes a good story, doesn't it? But the thing is that was the way it was. And then we had to learn all about the lead capture pages and the autoresponders and the generating leads and the
social media.
We had to learn all this stuff. The thing is if you've got a system, which we've got now, because going back, our income was, and it didn't matter how much paid traffic we did, it was still. And the point is that it took us 3 months before we made our first sale. If you use an expert system, which as I said to you, we use iPass 2. iPass 2 is an expert system. What's an expert system? A system created by experts. How do you know it's created by experts? Well, we can tell you that it's created by Chris Jones and his team. And Chris Jones, we met Chris Jones 4 years ago in Las Vegas at the top of the Stratosphere Hotel.
We were at the start of our journey.
We were at the start of our journey. And he was on stage getting a Top Marketers Award for the program he was in at the time. Does he know his stuff? Yeah, he knows his stuff. Does he know systems? Yes, he knows systems. Does he know marketing? Yes, he knows marketing. So, you know, we've learned a heck of a lot from a guy. We've met him many times, even though we're in the UK and he's in the US. We're
meeting up with him next week as well, which is going to be fabulous. Going to shoot some videos, which absolutely awesome.
So the thing is iPass 2 has been created by an expert in marketing, an expert in conversions, an expert in systems, an expert in sales, an expert online. So why wouldn't you use his system? So that's what we did. And once you start systemizing and you know how a system works, you can create a lifestyle business. And then you can do whatever it is that you're looking to do with your life, because you're sitting, you know, you're watching this webinar, whether you're watching it live, whether you're watching the recording, you're watching this webinar because you want to change something. You know, today is quite a bit of a story, actually. In fact, last week, we needed a plumber to come in and put some new taps in.
Because we're not experts at plumbing.
Because I'm not a plumber. If I touch a water pipe, it leaks. So the guy came in and he had a look and he had to quote it and all that. And he was a young guy, learned his plumbing trade, expert, brilliant for what he did, but he didn't like it, hates it. And so we were just talking to him and he said, oh, we've written a book. What do you really want to do? I said, I don't know, you know, one of those things, not sure. We said, oh, you know, we've written a book. He said, I know I want to do something, I'm not sure what it is. And he works as a plumber, he's not self-employed, he works for a large company. So we actually gave him our book from, you know, the mindset shift from employee to home business entrepreneur. And he then came back a second time and he said, oh, I'm really enjoying your book. It's written as if you're talking to me.
It's funny, no one's ever said that to us. No, it was quite nice.
And so, and he's doing something, as he's going through the book, he's doing some exercise. There's some exercises in there for him to do. And he installed the first tap and there was some bits missing with the second tap. So he had to come back today to put the bath tap in. It's great now, we can have a bath. First time I've had a bath for weeks.
No, it isn't. We have managed, but it hasn't been very delightful.
So the thing is, we were talking to him and he was saying, oh, I got stuck on one of these exercises. Didn't quite understand it. And we were we went through that for him. And he said, but the thing I've really noticed, he said, I'm doing this exercise, which was about don't think negatively about anybody. There is a reason why they are talking negatively. And he said, today is my second day. No, today's Monday, isn't it? Today was his first day. Because, so I said, well, what do you mean? What happened? He said, well, Monday morning, we all get together, all the engineers get together, and we all sit in the office and we have to give out our paperwork. And he said, everybody whinges and moans. And he said, I'm sitting there thinking, why am I here? And we said, yeah, why is that? Have you thought that before? He said, no. I said, no, it's because you've read the book. His mind is starting to change. He now doesn't, he doesn't like what he's doing, but he's now thinking about his future. And when we were talking to him about his future, he said, what do you want to do? He said, I want to be a professional disc jockey. So I said, what do you need to do that? He said, I've already now started. I've just started.
He said, I know I need a website.
But he said, he said, I know I have to be on Twitter, on Facebook. They told me. But he said, I'm now on a course to learn to become a professional DJ. I never started. And it was only because I read your book, or I'm reading your book, that made me take the action to do it. So the thing is, I'm not here trying to sell my book or anything like that. The point is that you're here because you want to change something. And the only thing you're going to do to make that change happen is make a decision and take some action, just like our plumber did. He's always wanted to be a professional DJ, but it was only last week, he decided to do something about it and enrolled on a course.
That's the best feeling for us. I cannot tell you what it feels like when you know that you are helping someone. Although we work online and we don't often see people and able to touch them and hug them and have that physical interaction and see their face and get that kind of reaction, we know that it's possible with all of the technology that we have these days, from hangouts like this, where you can get to know somebody through Google Chat, video on Facebook. You can have a quick video conversation, a quick audio conversation with someone on Facebook. All of these things help build a connection. So although you're working online, you are still working with people. And this is something that's really important that I want to add into this, because we've been talking about the fundamentals, we've been talking about the technology, the internet. The one thing that people very often forget is that we're all people. That traffic that we talk about, traffic is people, and we have to respond to the needs and wants and desires of people. You know, we're here in a business where we help people. You know, that's all that we want to do. It's our absolute love and passion, and we do that in any way we can, such as doing these webinars every single Monday night for not just our team, but for a lot of other people who can, you know, bring people to watch this. You know, I really hope that you take some value from this, and we've inspired you, if you've just been looking at starting a business, that you really and truly can. When you have all the little bits of the jigsaw coming together for you in one place, it's so much easier. And there is a, you know, I'm not going to be pushy about it, but there is a button below this video where you can actually go and watch a video where it actually explains our system. You're going to hear from testimonials from some of the people inside who are already using it, people just like us. And you have the opportunity to spend a small amount of money that we talked about, although it's very high value, and actually look inside our system and see for yourself. Get inside there, look at it. But better than that, it's so people orientated inside, because you can connect with us or any of the people that you decide to join with through an amazing little chat module, just like Facebook really. But on top of that, we have what we call success coaches who work alongside us with everybody that comes in. They, you know, you can connect with them and they will take you through the process. If you get stuck on something, they'll take you to the next stage. But it's so simply set out inside that you won't believe it when you get there, because literally it is start at step 1 and go through to step 5, and you can't progress to step 5 until you've done step 1, 2, 3 and 4. because it's designed in that way so that you learn as you're going along and you really get the experience and understand the whole thing, so that you can build a really good firm foundation to your business and then take it to the next level, or have our success coaches help your new members go to the next level. So that really, in a nutshell, is everything put together in about just under 60 minutes, something that normally, if we get involved with, could take days because we do like to talk. But as you know, we've got to go and finish packing, and we're off to Orlando tomorrow. But
you know, the thing is whatever the reason is that you're sitting here watching this video, you know, and whether you decide that iPass is a thing for you to have a look at or not, it really doesn't matter. But what I want you to take away from this is that, you know, there are different types of people in the world, and some of them like detail, like us. You know, our background's accountants, so we like all the detail. The problem is with that is that when you start a business, become an entrepreneur, you're never going to have all the information you need to get started. Why? Because most businesses, particularly ones online, work on the process of, they don't want to overwhelm you. I said this in a video the other day, standing on the beach in Portugal. I said, the last thing we want to do is chuck 500 videos at you, a lot of downloads, some audios to listen to, checklists to follow,
6 books to read,
all in one go. Because all you'll go is, that's too much, can't do it. So what we do is we say, here's some information, just like you're getting today. And if you click the button below, you'll get another bit of information. You got that information, and then it says to you, okay, so this is your next step. If you're happy with that information, you take the next step. You get that bit of information, and if you're happy, you then take the next step. That's the way it works. That's the way business works. If you got it all at once, you wouldn't have a clue where to start or what some of it meant, because, you know, you don't know, you can't understand what's up here if you haven't started down here and gone through all the steps, because the terminology, the words they use up here might be something you've never heard of before. But as you go through each other step, all of a sudden you'll come across that and they'll explain what it is. So that's the reason it's done step by step. So, you know, you might be sitting there thinking, I don't have all the information I need. You have all the information you need to click that button below. Then you'll get the next step of information, next chunk of information, and that will take you to the next step, and that, and so on and so on. So what I want you to think about is, why are you watching this video? And it might be, oh, I just want to earn a few $100, I want to earn a few $1,000, I might want to earn $10,000 a month or 20, whatever it is, it really doesn't matter.
I just want to quit my job, that's it.
You know, there's money. Okay, we all start because we need money. Do we do this business because we want money? Yes, of course we do. That's where everybody starts. The thing is, what the next question is why do you want the money? And you'll have a reason for wanting the money. And then we say, well, why do you want to do that? And you'll have a reason for that. So eventually, by asking enough questions, we get to your reason why. And your reason why is the important thing. The reason why is the important thing. It's the thing that's going to make you click that button and go through the process. If you haven't got a reason why you want to do it, then the time's not right for you. You know, we're in a position, nobody is forcing you to do anything. You have to make your own mind up and take the steps step by step based on why you want to do it. And you have to live your dream and not other people's dreams. And I think with that, that's about all I've got to say.
It is. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Don't be scared. You can just go and click the button and watch the video and make a decision at that point where you want to go from there. And as Chris said, once your why is strong enough and you know where you want to go, then nothing will hold you back from doing what it truly is that that you want and living your dream, not living somebody else's. So we're going to go and get packed. We're on our way to Orlando. We'll be back with you very shortly. There probably won't be a live next week because we don't know where we're going to be and what we're going to be doing, but we will try and do one if we can. If not, we're going to leave this one on the page so that you can come back and watch it again and again and again and again and again, and share it with other people, and let them see exactly what it is that we're so enthusiastic and so excited about, because it is a real business. So with that, it's good night from us. Have a wonderful evening, and we look forward to receiving your comments below the video. Take care.
Good night.
Good night.